Hi there. I thought I'd bring you along. I'm doing a little bit of work grunging up Bella from what she looked like in the picture that I posted yesterday on Instagram. Bella was the before and Arthur was the after, and now Bella is looking a little grungier, but I want to have a little bit of fun with Arthur. Let me go find Arthur. So with Arthur, I simply used a label out of my book of labels that I have. And I am going to use a label again for Bella, or Belle, as it appears that Edith frequently called her simply Belle. But I thought I'd make use again of parts of the book. So let's put Arthur away, as handsome as he is. Off you go, Arthur. All right. So with Bella, what I thought I'd do is, I have this. I wish they had not done it in black and white. Everything else was in sepia tone in this book, but there were a few pages, for whatever reason, they opted to do black and white. And I'm thinking I either want to use, I either want to just cut out Belle here, or else I want Fair Belle and put it on there. But of course, we have to change this color. Let's come down a little bit so you can see what I'm going to be doing. So, scissors. I hope you're doing well. This is all I'm going to do, I promise, in this quick little video. So however long it takes. Now here's where I've got to decide if it's a label. I'm wondering if I want to tear edge it. And I'm wondering if I want to if I want to use a ruler just to be safe. Now I tore it that way on purpose. I want the core upwards because I want to try and get this as brown as I can. So I'm going to do the best I can and keep turning, keep tearing the right side towards me so that the core is showing. Now sometimes if it gets too small, use your tweezers, but this one I think I can do. There we go. So that looks good. I don't like this little corner here. Let's take it off. But I don't want it to look too perfect. I do want it to be casual looking, although I would expect that that Edith would be artistic and meticulous about having things look beautiful. If I go with this one, I may not use the label. I may simply make it look like she's glued on her own and maybe covered up the photographer's. Maybe the photographer had something under there. I'm not going to stamp on this simply because this still has the glossy finish to it, and I just know if I attempt to stamp, it's not going to dry. It's going to end up being a mess. So we will not be doing that. So let's see which one we like better. Fairbelle or just Belle. I'm going to save this because there's her full name again, and I may still want to use that somewhere else. I'm open to that possibility. Boy, that tore close. Woohoo! Is that anything? No. All right, and I'm already leaning towards Fairbelle. What side is on? I'm just seeing how much room I need so that it looks balanced. Fairbelle. Oh, I do like that. All right, well, before I make my decision, let's start playing with it. So we need this to look yellowed. So I want my antique linen, and I need my antique linen brush and yellow this gray away. And when I'm done here, I am heading to the drugstore because we are out of sunscreen. And it's sunscreen time of year. Thank goodness. I like that it looks like she wrote it with pencil. So this is starting to look yellower. This is my old pad. So I like using it in instances where I want to be able to control how dark the ink goes down. I hate when you ink something and immediately it's too dark and there's no going back. All right, so that's more yellowy now. And now we have been using, but you're here too, Vintage Photo a lot. So we're going to continue that here. Oh, I'm liking Fairbelle. It makes me want to start singing all the Disney songs. Our neighbors are still working on their deck out there. I bet they'll be happy to be able to enjoy that this summer. They're getting it in at a good time. Beginning of May, wowee. They got a prime time with their, whoever's doing the work. All right. Oh, I want more on this side. I got a second-hand Sizzix on garage sale the other day, so I've been playing with it. Boy, talk about, these things should be easy. Not easy. No, not easy. She sent along a few dies. It looks, I get the impression from the dies that she had that she was doing homemade wedding invitations, because some of them are just not dies I will ever use. Oh, Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie is home. Hold on. All right, he's home. So, oh, here's the Belle or Fair Belle. You know what? I think I like Belle. Fair Belle. No, Belle. It's going to be Belle. All right, and because this has a slippery glossy, I'm going to go with 3-in-1. And I better be careful not to go out too close to the edge. I don't want it to squish out, and then seeing the shiny dry glue will drive me crazy. I can't unsee those things. The things that I can't undo. Oh, I can't unsee. I was so lucky when I put the label on Arthur's tag or cabinet card. About a minute later, I was admiring my work, going, "Oh, I love it, I love it." And I literally say it out loud to myself, well, to Kirby, when I'm happy. and then I looked at it closer and I realized I had put the label on upside down. Let me grab it so I can show you what I did. So I purposefully used a label from my label book. I guess I should show you in case you haven't seen it. It's fabulous, this book. I don't use a lot of ready-made things, but in this case, that book is mwah, chef's kiss for someone like me who doesn't have access to lots of vintage, true vintage labels, or also really has not been able to get my brain wrapped around how to work my Epson printer. I can't figure it out for the life of me. So that book is my way of not having to use my printer. Anyhow, this little label, I wanted a label. I chose one purposefully that you could tell there was writing on it, but you really couldn't read it. And but you can certainly tell, or at least I can, which way is right side up. And a few minutes later, I'm looking at it again, going, "Oh, Arthur, you look so wonderful." And then I thought, that's upside down. He's dropping things down there. Arthur's label was upside down. Thank goodness the 3-in-1 it takes longer to dry than glossy accents, art glitter glue. And oh, thank goodness it takes longer to dry. I was able to peel it off. I was really close to not being able to get it off, but I was able to peel it off and turn it around. I had to put new glue on it, and Arthur's fine, so thank goodness. But I like that. It looks like she's covered up whatever was underneath, and then covered up and used her own and wrote Belle on it. And so there's her dear friend Belle, who she wrote back and forth to quite often. I'm going to leave this blank for the next owner in case they want to make a journaling card out of it. It will be blank and ready to go. So there we go. Belle is now grunged up. Arthur is done too. And back to work making ephemera out of this stack of stuff. Wish me luck. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.